Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Kristen. Today's video is the Pisces New Moon Energy Report. But before I get started with that, I just want to welcome all the new subscribers and I want to thank everyone for your kind comments, for liking and sharing my videos. I so appreciate it. I wanted this channel to be different than other spiritual channels, and that is why I share my own personal awakening journey. And I don't pretend like I had some low vibrational energy around me 20 years ago. I talk about my real life, and it is authentic, and it is what I hope sets this channel apart from other channels, because this isn't a channel just talking about the spiritual experience. This is a channel that also is living it. So let's start with the shadow aspects of the Pisces new moon, and then we will get into the light aspects. Okay, so the first shadow aspect of this new moon is being in your head and being overly critical of yourself. So Pisces energy is a water sign, and it is or can be an emotional sign. So watch out for watery emotions over this new moon. And I'm going to share at the end of this video a technique of how to get back into vibes that feel good. And I just want to get through the energy report first, and then we'll talk about what you can actually do if you are experiencing watery emotions. So the other aspect of this new moon is not what it seems to be. So there could be an energy of a con man, a fraudster, a charlatan, promising all kinds of magical things but not able to deliver. So it is super important during this new moon that you use your discernment. And we are heading into Mercury retrograde. So it isn't a great time to start new projects anyway. It is definitely a time to wait. So the most wonderful aspect of this new moon is the healing energy and the closing a chapter of whatever healing cycle you have been in. Since this is the last sign of the zodiac and we are entering into Mercury retrograde, this is a behind the scenes type of time. This is a time to rethink, to rewire, to do spring cleaning. This is a time to set up all of the aspects of your new project, but not actually launch it until we get into April and May, when the energy is conducive for moving things forward. Right now, patience is key. And doing all the things that are the setup. So there is an energy of like wanting to push forward right now. And I am really seeing with my clients and in my own life that it is one day at a time. And that when I start to push and don't have just a little bit of patience, that I don't actually get the desired result. So the month of March, not just this new moon, is a spiritual month. And it is a month to reflect on your spiritual and healing journey and to see how far you have come, and to allow yourself to tie up whatever loose ends need to be, tied up before you start, and we all start a brand new cycle in Aries. And this is a time when you can really take stock of how far you've come. And instead of looking at it from that overly critical, which is the shadow aspect, and analyzing every aspect of it to death, but actually allow yourself to feel proud of how far you've come, to notice how much has shifted in your life, and to notice how quickly energy moves now and how fast we can get into a totally new space. So in this new moon energy, if you have inspired action, just take a pause and see if that inspired action needs to be taken right now, or if it was just a spark for you then to follow up later. The patience quality of this new moon is key, because there are a couple of planetary alignments and things in the collective that are going to really stir things up in the next couple of weeks. And if we are in this one day at a time energy, we will be able to navigate through these quick energy shifts over the next few weeks. But if we don't have patience and we're trying to push through these energy shifts, it will wipe us out. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to get wiped out by the awakening waves anymore. I want to ride them with ease and grace, and I want to successfully land at my destination. Okay, so one of the major themes of the Pisces energy is the flow of the water and allowing ourselves to navigate in that way of a flow and moving around any boulders, any rocks, any perceived obstacles. And one of the biggest barriers to doing that, to riding this awakening wave with ease and grace, is resistance. And this is something that I have been working through, and that every single client that I'm working with is working through in their own way. My guides love to knock me out when I'm really in resistance. They don't even, if I'm in major resistance, they just put me to sleep. They just put me to sleep because I've got to get out of the way, and that's the best way for my guides to do it. I also take walks, and that helps me to release resistance. But I have a visual aid that I hope can assist us to see what I'm talking about how we move through these energies with ease and grace. Let me get my visual aid. Oh guys, I'm so sorry for the edit. As I was reaching for my visual aid, I freaking fell off my chair. So I had to edit that part. Okay, so this is my visual aid. And this is a, okay, yes, we can see it all here. So this is a visual representation of the scale of emotions. And so we're gonna start here at the bottom. Fear, shame, and hopelessness. And I'm really hoping this isn't backwards in the lens. Okay, that just occurred to me. All right, so that's all the way down at the bottom. Fear, shame, hopelessness. And then somewhere in the middle here, we've got worry, doubt, and overwhelm. Feeling run down is in this area as well. If you're low energy, that is in that mid zone as well. Okay, and then as we move up the scale, we get to passion, joy, love, self-love, happiness, freedom, and Joy is so excited about being on the list, she put herself on there twice. So, all right, so this is the vibrational scale of emotions. And like I said, the shadow energy in Pisces really can bring us down here if we get caught up in allowing these thoughts and beliefs to rattle around in our head. All right, so in Pisces energy, the shadow side of it loves to hold on to shame. Shame might even be lower vibrational, more lower vibrational than fear, because there's no self-love in shame. All right, so how do we get back to these higher vibrational emotions without being in a struggle, without being in a fight? Because that simply doesn't work, actually. That typically makes it worse when we deny how we feel, or if we try to fight our way out of it. That just keeps us stuck down all in these vibes down here. So, oh, and awakened vibes is way up here too. Yes, awakened vibes is up here. Okay. If we accept how we feel in that moment. So if I'm feeling resistance, like in my heart chakra, If I can feel resistance on my shoulders and my physical body anywhere, if I'm simply feeling resistance in my mind, if I'm feeling no's come up rather than yeses, what we can do is place our hand on our heart. I actually like to touch my body. And if it isn't your heart, just some other place on your body to actually connect with your body. And we can say the truth, be authentic. Resistance doesn't feel good. I feel very uncomfortable right now. My chest feels heavy. And I love and accept myself for exactly how I feel right now without any judgment. And instantly, we just brought ourselves back up into self-love. So effortlessly, and I forgot to write it on here, but judgment is down here, right? It's just above like fear and shame. So by accepting how we were feeling in non-judgment, it allowed us to move right up the scale and get into self-love. And so this simple technique is a way to show up for yourself and honor yourself and start to teach yourself in a tangible way what self-love actually looks like, and to release judgment. So in the new 5D energies, we are going to feel uncomfortable a lot of the time. And the energies move so fast that our physical body can read the energies moving very quickly. As this water starts to flow, as I was saying that, I was seeing the water start to move so much faster. That Piscean water was just that, started to get a rapid pace. As we start to love and accept ourselves for even feeling the uncomfortable feelings that we feel, it will help our body to move out of the programs of anxiety. So oftentimes just unknown energies, oftentimes energies that are moving quickly are just registered as anxiety in the body. But that energy can grow and it can pick up steam. And so that's how we can stop it from just being a boulder that just starts to roll down the hill by not fighting it and allowing some self-acceptance to step in, which is, I might not like how I'm feeling right now, but if I just accept this is how I feel and actually say, this does not feel good and I don't like it, I've just accessed the true authentic voice of myself. And again, brought myself right into the vibration of love. So this Pisces new moon is a magical gift from the universe to heal the deepest shadow aspects of ourself, to allow our creative imagination to show us our future. So the Pisces energy is so intuitive. It is so clairvoyant. It can see, it can feel, and it can know. So during this new moon, honor your intuition, especially lucid dreams, visions that you're having, telepathic conversations with your twin flame, being able to actually see what your twin flame might be doing at that present moment, being able to have that deeply connected energy. And I just saw like the two like Pisces fish, like the one on the top and the one on the bottom. So there is a complementary energy that allows us to find a new level of balance and find a harmonic resonance with our mind and our body. So I hope this energy report resonates with you, and please feel free to share your experience or any other insights that you are having into this new moon energy. And of course, I'm sending you lots of love. Namaste, everybody. Bye-bye.